What's up, guys? If it looks like I've been crying, it's because I have. We just left our house and said goodbye to our cats because we are officially leaving. We are on the way to pack up a bigger car because we have so much stuff. So we're taking 2 cars a little closer to the airport and then packing up, one big car. And we are flying out today at 11:50. So exciting stuff. I will film as much of the process as possible. We have to quarantine for 2 weeks when we get there, so I will show you what quarantine is like too, but I'm excited and I'll probably see you once we get through security because I am an anxious flyer and I like to get through security early, so I will film once we get through security. See you guys in a bit.
Yeah, watch out. Or take a picture.
Gosh. I'm just filming it. There's so many bags in this car.
One didn't fit.
Yeah, just one. And our backpacks. Oh my gosh, is it gonna close?
Closing?
We'll find out.
Woohoo!
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Patricia, and I'm working with Lisa. And we'd like to welcome you to Las Vegas Flight 789 here at the Gate 1C3. For those of you who would like to enjoy our personal device entertainment this morning, please make sure you download or update your United app on your mobile device.
Not be loud, so I don't know if you can hear me, but we're on our flight. We just boarded, so we have like 14 hours on this flight, so yay. I'll keep you guys updated, but we're really excited. This is where we're at. We're in premium economy. So we're in premium economy. I don't know if anybody knows this about like flights right now. This flight is like almost empty. There's like nobody on this flight, so we have like all of premium economy to ourselves, so it's just crazy. But I'll keep you guys updated. so for this part, I wanted to show you guys what it's like to get into the Bangkok airport actually after you actually like get off the plane. So this is going to be the longest part of the video, but I definitely wanted to show it to you guys. So you get off the plane and they guide you with your entire flight to a specific area. So you can see on the left here that another flight is coming in. They kept them to the left and us to the right. I don't know why they want you to stay with your specific flight. Maybe because then contact tracing is a little easier. But they had us go all the way up and then we rounded around to get into these blue chairs. And so Tyler and I sat right next to each other and they went through our paperwork. So they just check your visa, your certificate of entry, your ASQ hotel, which proves that you're going to be quarantining, and just any paperwork that they ask for. We just kind of handed it to them and they went through it. And then once we get approved through them, they let us go up to the next station. So you'll see us walking to the next station, and there are people everywhere to guide you where to go. So it's super simple, it's not confusing at all. So we went up to this next station and we stand in line. It is super hot in this airport, so they had an AC unit sitting right there, which was really nice. But once we get to the front of this line, they will take our temperature and they go through our paperwork again and they write some stuff on it. They give us a new form that goes into our paperwork that is signed, and I think it says like what ASQ we're staying in. So you'll see, and they looked at Tyler and my paperwork separately. Even though we're traveling together, we still both had to have all of the paperwork. So once you go to that, you go get in line again, and we're still with our flight pretty much. I think at this point they have you going up to the same people, but I'm not 100% sure about that because I recognized most of the people that were up here. But I gave her my paperwork and she goes through it again. The form in front of me shows like all of the symptoms of COVID. They ask you if you've had any. You say yes or no, depending. I said no. So she goes through the paperwork. They stamp a bunch of it. And they keep some forms and they give you back some forms, so I didn't really pay too much attention. As long as I had the paperwork that they were giving me, I wasn't too worried about it. So this one took a little while, but she gave me the paperwork. They let Tyler wait for me and they check and make sure that you have everything that you need, and then you go to the next station. So we had to walk through the airport and they separated us between people who were going through immigration, and then Thai locals got to go to a different area. So I don't really know how it would work for Thai locals because we had to go through immigration. But we got to the next station and this gentleman up here, once we get past, this is a decently big airport, but it was super empty. And we were kind of like in a rush to get through our paperwork, so I didn't really look at a whole lot. But we finally got up and this gentleman looks through our paperwork and he saw that we were foreigners. So we go through immigration. There was a bunch of signs saying that we couldn't record, so this is as far as it went. But guys, we made it. I don't know if you can hear me, but we made it to Thailand. Alright, so here we are checking into our hotel. So once we got there, they take our bags from us and they disinfect our bags and take them up, and we have to like clean off our shoes, and then they take us up to the floor to check in. So they go through our paperwork again. So this is just our passport. They have to confirm that we're staying at this ASQ, and then they have to confirm the hotel that we're staying at after our ASQ. So I think Tyler had a little bit more paperwork to go through because he actually booked it. So they gave him our thermometers to get our temperature checks throughout the day and a few other confirmations. But here they just had to essentially confirm who I was and the information of where we are staying after. And then they gave us all of the information for the hotel, like the menu. We had already downloaded WhatsApp. but they wanted to make sure that we had a number from WhatsApp for them so that we could get a hold of them. So each hotel is partnered with a hospital, so we can reach out to nurses throughout our stay at any time if we need to. And then this paperwork also shows the schedule for our temperature checks and for our COVID tests that we have to take throughout. So this was a super easy process. We just had to sign a few forms, and then they give us all of the information, and then they sent us right up to our room. We made it! We smell so bad. I think it's been a full 24 hours since we left. So, also look at this. Just breaking out. But, let me give you a quick ASQ hotel tour. So you come into the room and we have this nice bathroom, little coffee, huge waters, shower situation, and then here's our bed, desk, TV area. And then because we booked like a suite, I guess, they turned the attached room into like an office. And this one has a bathroom too. But we're here. We didn't really sleep. We slept a little, like I slept a little bit, but not really. So we're gonna shower for one and probably go to bed. So I'll see you guys in the morning. Good morning. That was way smoother in my head. So I don't think I updated you guys really. I might have gotten a little, I did get a little bit of footage in the car on the way from the airport to the hotel. And if my GoPro footage is good, I'll put it in. I had my GoPro on when we were checking into the hotel. But we're here and we went to bed at like 2 a.m. and woke up at 7:15. So we're doing our best to adjust to the time difference, but I'm tired. So hopefully I can stay up today. I'm gonna obviously do my best, but we've got 2 weeks of just being in here to adjust. But it is day 1 temperature check time. So we have to send in our temperatures twice a day, and yeah, they just like keep track of it, I guess. And we also have our first COVID test today, so that's fun. Okay, so they give each of us this, and we have to do it in our armpit.
Can you take a picture of mine for you?
Oh my gosh.
I don't think you can see it.
Or turn it or something, you know?
Yeah, I can't see it.
I don't know what to tell you.
What's yours?
36.9.
Please, you're hotter than me.
Turn it, yeah. 36.1 degrees Celsius. Tyler is 35.1 degrees Celsius, so I'm hotter than he is, but so
It said normal is 34.7 to 37.3.
okay, so yeah, obviously the US doesn't use the metric system, and we have not quite learned how to just like do it in our heads. So luckily they gave us a form that says like what a normal range is. So Tyler just said that normal is like 34 to 37.
34.7 to 37.3.
34.7 to 37.3 degrees Celsius is normal. So we are both in the normal range, which is good. And we'll have to do that again at like 2 to 3, I think.
3 to 4. Or yeah, 2 to 3.
And because our COVID test is 3 to 4, right?
Yeah.
We have our first COVID test today, so we'll get 3 in quarantine. Depending on the time that you get here, sometimes you get it as soon as you get to the hotel, but we got here super late last night, so we are getting ours today. And we last night when we got in, we ordered all of our food for the day, so they give you like a QR code and you scan it and you can go order breakfast, lunch, and dinner for the next day, because the quarantine package comes with 3 meals a day. And luckily enough for me, they have a vegetarian menu, like a fully vegetarian menu. So I was able to order all of my meals. Some of the meals on the normal menu can be vegetarian or they're pescatarian, which is fine. I eat fish, but it was nice to have the vegetarian option. So I have vegetarian food for the whole 2 weeks, which is good. Our food should be here soon. They said it was on the way up, so I will show you our food when it gets here. All right, guys, breakfast is here. Tyler's gonna pull it out. Excuse his hair, he hasn't done it yet today. He's looking like 2010 Justin Bieber. So we each got coffee. I got espresso and he got a cappuccino.
This one's mine.
Fruit. Tyler got fruit, which is, we got fruit with our meal last night too. I think most of the meals come with fruit.
No, this looks like the same thing as last night, just with an egg on it.
So he's got chicken fried rice with an egg, some veggies, milk.
Oh, it said Meyer. Pineapple.
The font's the same. Pineapple juice, what's this?
I think it's like a miso soup.
So Tyler got the Thai style breakfast. So you can do like, so they have like Western style, Thai, or Western style, Thai style, and Asian style? Yeah, Western style, Thai style, and Asian style. That lighting sucks.
Oh, there wasn't any silverware in there. Can you use the spoon and I'll use the fork?
Yeah, there's silverware in the bathroom too.
Oh, That's it.
So I got, on the vegetarian options, I got cereal for breakfast. I got a croissant and some toast. This is this the cream?
Shoot, can I use the spoon and use the fork? Oh, but you need the spoon.
I thought the cream was going to be cream for coffee.
That's your yogurt.
I didn't get yogurt. I got full cream. Oh, maybe. I got yogurt.
No, because I got full cream. It's full cream that's just like whole milk.
Apple juice, fruit, and milk
You ordered that
for my
because
espresso.
Yeah, but you need it for your cereal too.
Oh yeah. That's breakfast.
Oh my gosh, why can't I open this?
Alright guys, so I think this is gonna be the end of this video. I'm just making it like our trip here and then our first day in quarantine. But so today I think I showed you guys our breakfast and lunch. We're still waiting on our dinner. I think we scheduled it to come from like 6:30 to 7 or something like that, so it's not time for that yet, but we just hung out all day. I wanted to take a nap so bad and I didn't. I somehow managed to stay awake, but we had to turn in our 2 temperatures today, which we did, and then we had our COVID test, and I'm not gonna lie, it hurts so bad. So we got our first one. I got my first one ever 2 days before we left, because you have to have a negative test within 72 hours of your flight to get into the country, and I had that one and it was not bad at all. Like, it went in, she swirled it around a bunch of times in both nostrils, totally fine. This one was like a much smaller Q-tip, and when people say it feels like it touches your brain, they're not kidding. Like, it did not feel good. How did you react to it?
It's good. It's totally fine.
He's lying. He cried.
My eyes were
Well, if you're not gonna tell them the truth, then I'm gonna lie.
My eyes welled up.
Okay, my card ran out of storage, so I had to go delete some stuff. But, yeah, so the COVID test was not great, but we get our results in a day, and hopefully it'll be fine from our like travels and stuff, and then we don't have to get tested again for another 6 days, so that's nice. Yeah, we're just waiting on dinner, so like I said, I'm going to end this video here. I will be filming more of our quarantine and stuff, mostly, well, one, because I like to, but mostly because I'm so bored and we're only on day 1. But yeah, so I hope you guys liked this video. Please give it a thumbs up if you did, subscribe while you are here, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye guys.